starting. Okay, now let me see here. I'm on. Let's invite people. Okay, Glenn.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out, if this is the guy, and I think they're kind of, yeah.
So I guess they're all talking on the offices about it.
Yeah, he's not in there anymore, but they did have a conversation. I've got a history of financial issues. That fire was set on purpose.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right. I see Andy.
Excellent.
And
So is this recording right now?
this is recording right now. Yep.
Cool.
And then I have a couple more people coming in.
All right.
And I just sent in some.
I see Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Okay.
And then, oh, Tim, I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
No, Tim, not invited.
There you are, Tim. Okay. Invite you.
Don't invite this guy.
All right. I just sent one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Kevin's going to join. Let's see who we've got in here. I see Glenn and Andy. Oh, I have another person that's going to come too.
There's Tim.
Hey, Tim.
What's up, buddy?
What up?
Whoa.
That's me. Let me turn that down.
Glenn's got to get on some headphones or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
So this is what we're doing. We're trying this out because we have never done this before. And it's just an opportunity to talk to viewers and get in some thoughts about the show and what you've been thinking, all that good stuff. So I appreciate it because I always see you on Facebook Live. So I know that you're always watching, and we thank you for that. All right, let's see here. Let me see if there's anyone else that's going to join, then we can get started here.
How many people we got in the party right now?
Right now, we've got Andy in the studio. We've got Glenn, who is hanging out here. We've got Glenn.
Doing the up nose shot. There you go.
We've got, I know one of our viewers, Kevin, will be joining us soon. And then we should be good to go. This is kind of cool, though, because you guys can always see us, but we can't always see you. So very cool. And we are in between cut-ins. Andy's in the studio to do the cut-in at GMA in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, we've got some time here.
Yeah, excellent.
We actually do some work around here, believe it or not.
Glenn is one of our WISN 12 photographers. So he does all the behind-the-scenes stuff that you don't see. Oh, I think someone else just joined in. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. All right. So, Lynn, can you see us?
Absolutely. I see everybody on the bottom as well.
Oh, nice. And I see your doggy, Lynn. Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Hey.
I have two whippets.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so when they hear me talking, they think it's all about them. So.
Oh, that's too funny.
Nice.
I love it. How old are they?
They're a father and son combination. So I have a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old whippet.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice. What part of Wisconsin are
very
you in,
cool.
Lynn?
I'm in Germantown.
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, I see Kevin. I see you. I see your emoji, but I don't see you.
Hold on. I'm trying to get it to work.
We hear him.
Well, yeah, we can hear you.
but
Yeah.
we can't see you.
What the heck?
There's a button towards the top of the screen. It's like a camera with a slash through it. That might. I did that yesterday. You hit that. That'll put
There.
the camera on.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey.
Thanks for
Hi, Andy.
joining
Hi,
us.
Tim.
Hey.
I'm
Very
cold, so
good.
I'm going to put my hood up.
Now,
See, Melinda, you thought you didn't have any friends. Look at
I
this.
know. I didn't think anyone
Wow,
else
now.
could join us. Yeah, very cool. So now, Kevin and Lynn, since you guys are viewers here, I want to ask you, what would be the one thing that you would add to the show if you could add something? That's what I'm curious to know.
Not to sound narcissistic, but me.
Good answer. Good answer.
If you're
Okay.
wanting the honest truth, me.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, in a way, though, this is sort of the, I guess, a way to do that is to have something like this where we could hear and see you. I know that Melinda does the Facebook Live stuff during the newscast, and it is really cool to, get some feedback in real time.
Right.
But hopefully, I guess one of the things that we were talking about, Melinda and I, was that if something were to go down that's fairly important in our city, in our state, let's say an election or a weather event or something like that, to have everyone kind of come together like this means we can have like real-time conversations with people that are watching us too. So it goes beyond the TV. And, like it or not, I think this is the future.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Very right.
So, like, Lynn,
Plus,
do you
then
watch? Oh,
I
go
can
ahead.
get camera time.
Lynn, are you watching the show while you're watching the live Facebook Live video as well?
Sometimes I'll catch your Facebook Live a little bit later, like if I've had to run somebody to school or take a shower. But yeah, I usually will. Sometimes I've gotten in on it live, but I think that's great that you guys do that because it's neat to see the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that definitely makes sense. And so when do you normally watch, Lynn? Like, when are you, if you're watching the actual show, when do you
I am
pop in?
up really stinking early like you guys. So I'm usually on the treadmill about 4:30. I'm usually trying to get on right when you guys are on. So
Wow.
It's too early for me.
I know. My husband has told me I'm not a fun date. So by 8 o'clock at night, that's it.
Very nice. Well, and again, we can't tell you how much we appreciate your loyalty and viewership and all that good stuff. And it's one of those things that you never know who's watching because it is so early. But here in Milwaukee, I would say we have a lot of third shifters. We have a lot of folks that are getting off of work, and we serve as their evening news. So you just never know what you're going to get.
And I think you guys have such a great team set up. I think the camaraderie between all of you, I can always sense you guys really like each other, and I think that really comes through. Sometimes I'll switch to some other newscast, and it's too. I mean, you guys make it family-like, but you're still professional. So that's what
I agree with you on that
thank
one.
you.
What a compliment.
Yeah, that means a lot, guys.
As
Thank
the
you.
new guy to this family, I can attest that it didn't take very long. I mean, literally minutes before we were all good friends, and they've been, everyone's been so great. Tim and I actually know each other from our days in Madison. We weren't at the same station, but we were competitors. But we also knew a lot of the same people, so it's been nice to reconnect with Tim. It's been great
Sibling
working with
rivalry.
Lynn, of course. Well, it's yeah, a bit of a rivalry, but now we're on the same team, so it's kind of cool.
The way I said it was we were competitors before, coworkers now, always buddies.
Oh,
There we go.
Very nice.
Digital hug.
Digital hug.
oops.
Uh-oh.
We lost Kevin.
We lost Kevin. He's
I'm there.
back. He's back. Very nice. And
The
so,
hug was too much for Kevin.
Yeah. Whoops.
so you guys, I want to know, is this something, and of course we will have more viewers once we get used to this as often as we possibly can, maybe once a week. Do you think this would be something that you'd be interested in doing in the future?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the hug was too much for Tim. He's getting choked up.
I think what'll be great is having an opportunity to take what we report and what we talk about on the news and really getting that real-time feedback and having like deeper discussions. Because I think the one thing that, if we're being completely frank here, is that with TV news, the brevity is what drives us. And this is a medium where we can really start talking about issues on a much deeper, meaningful level. Hopefully, it'll prompt more conversations. So,
Oh, there
I'm
goes
looking forward to that.
my dog.
Oh, there's your dog. Well, and to add on what Andy was saying, once a week, if there's something big that's happening in Southeast Wisconsin, if there's something huge that we need to add a panel discussion for experts to come in, anything that we can do to help extend the conversation even broader than what we do on the actual broadcast in the morning, and then build on that, and then have people ask questions in the group chat and that type of thing. I think that's the most beneficial for us to be able to speak to you guys in an even more extended format, if that makes sense.
Well, I guess one thing you should probably think about, and this is just me thinking out
There I
loud,
go again.
you might want to lay down some ground rules for that, so
okay.
that you're not going to get the, I mean, that's the thing with the news. I think a lot of people feel that the media is very one-sided. So I think if you guys maybe set the rules ahead of time, and that you won't get the trolls and strange people coming on. So
Sure, that makes sense. And the other thing too is that we can be fairly selective. Lynn and Kevin, I know you guys because we've had digital conversations before, and I feel comfortable inviting you to our test chat here. So I think that we can be a little bit use this at our discretion, if that makes sense, so that there are people that we know are viewers, we know are in Wisconsin, we've seen them or had conversations with them before, and that way we can kind of keep it in the family, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice. All right, well,
having a tripod or something though.
I know, Kevin, you got to get a tripod going.
Well, I'm gonna get a new iPad, so maybe hopefully I can get.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So.
All right. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Kevin and Lynn, I appreciate just you guys being guinea pigs with us and kind of hanging out with us in the morning here. And again, I can't express how much I appreciate just you guys being Facebook friends with me and joining throughout the conversation and whatnot. So yeah, maybe we end it? Are we done? Is this enough? Have you guys had enough?
I mean, it's a heck of a pilot episode, if you ask me. I think this is pretty cool.
This is like the reboot of Friends. I get to be Chandler.
Okay, I think we'll accept that. That'll be your name.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll be Monica's mother. I'm way too old to be any of the friends.
You're gonna be Monica. You're Monica. That's what we've decided. And Lynn, I love your Christmas trees in the back too. Those are super cool. The red.
Oh, thanks. They're my small ones next to my kids' pictures from when they were really little.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll be Joey because I'm quirky.
There you go.
Yes, I like that.
See, we've got it all figured out. And what I will do is I will make sure that when we schedule another one of these, you'll have advance notice. This one was kind of impromptu and kind of right out of the blue. But once we figure this out and get it going, I will be sure to schedule one so that you know when it's coming. And hopefully we'll have a good conversation.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
Works for Kevin and Joey.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye.
See you guys soon.
Take care.